Murder. You rap niggas murder.
Listen, we live and lit. It's a new wave show right here on MyRadioChicago. I got the official Dirty Money in the building. What's up? How you feeling?
I'm alright today.
You too cool for school, man. Yeah, I felt like you early. I'm like, damn, I need some energy.
Huh?
I felt like you early. I'm like, damn, I need some energy now. I'm all pumped up.
Yeah, you probably been doing it for a while, so I'm pretty sure. I just came from doing some stuff I probably shouldn't have been doing, so
it happens.
Got a lot on my mind. It's all good though.
It happens to the best of us. But you here. I appreciate you for coming on, sliding on me. It's long overdue.
Yeah, it been a while.
Yeah, it is been a while. So if y'all don't know, if y'all was at the New Wave concert, he opened up. You perform. I got some good feedback from your performance too. Like motherfuckers was remembering. They like, oh yeah, I like the first person, the second person. I liked everybody. They said everybody did good, but you know, I was asking around. You was coming up in like the top 3
that's what's up.
Performances.
That's what's up. I'm glad I could be a part of y'all event.
I'm glad you slid on us, turned up with us.
I had better energy after that though, didn't I?
Yeah, for sure. You came with the drip. You had the, the energy cool right now. We vibing out.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about you. How long you been doing music?
About 3 years now, I think.
What made you want to start like actually getting in the booth?
I had been recording. I've been recording for a while since I was like 18. So I've been writing music and stuff like that. I've been doing it for a while. I really never had the funds to fuel it. And then recently, a couple years ago, I acquired some money through working and stuff. So then I just decided to jump for it. So I've been doing it like 3 years officially now though.
Okay, shout out to you. Kudos to you, man, on the move, being consistent with it. I've been seeing you at the shows. So my first time seeing you was at Sasha GoHard birthday party.
Yeah.
He was performing, came with the swag, and I'm like, oh, okay, check him out. And then everybody like, nah, this the person you need to know right here.
Yeah, somebody had told me to holler at you. It was Keneal.
Yeah, Keneal. Yeah. Shout out gang.
He just dropped something too. It was hot.
Yeah.
It was hot. I liked it.
Yeah, we played that earlier, the hottest in the city.
Yeah, it was
man, we gotta get y'all on the track together.
I almost started to tell him, man, you might as well go ahead and let me put a verse on this.
Bro, okay, look, remix with official. I can definitely hear you on that, song. I think that'd be fire.
I'm like, he swagged this. I was almost wondering, like, I'm like, you been listening to my music or something? I'm just fucking around. But nah, he did real nice on that track though. I liked it.
Yeah, nah, he definitely did for sure. I played it twice earlier. I'm like, hey. It's the one. It's the chorus for me. He said I'm the hottest in the city. That's why they doubted me. Like, and that's just. Yeah, I really feel that. Like, you know what I'm saying. Once you get on the move and you being consistent, and motherfuckers be like, oh damn, you doing your little. It's the little for us. You know, we from Chicago. We be like, that was decent. You doing your little show, right?
Be tweaking.
Tweaking out.
Like, little man, you got me fucked up, boy. You better check your tone when you talking to me.
Okay, like big boss shit over here, man. You know the vibes. So, who are some people that influenced you to like rap? Like, who's the people you listen to?
I'm gonna say when I was like 11, I don't know, I can't remember, but I know Weezy for sure. He really probably was the biggest influence on me wanting to rap. I can't remember what I heard when they came out with that Like Father Like Son album. Him and Birdman, he snapped on that shit, and ever since I heard that, I kind of just like I want to be a rapper. Yeah, I ain't pursued until like a few years back.
What took so long?
Shit, my fuck be fucked up out here. Shit, this shit.
So how did you understand? Because actually, I want to talk about that because you mentioned not having the funds to fund it, and a lot of artists don't understand the importance of that aspect, especially in 2023 trying to be an artist. Like,
yeah, money is very important because you basically got to pay for all this shit. Everything costs. Like, even y'all sit up in here, lights got to get paid. You know what I'm saying? So basically, as an artist, like, and then especially when you at a certain age, most time labels go for the young motherfuckers that get them the deals and shit. But like us getting older as artists, you can't be like a 30-year-old rapper with no money. It just don't make no sense because then what are you gonna talk about? Unless you like a conscious rapper, then you can do that at any age given. But when you stunning your music, like you gotta have something to back it up. So, and people want to see that, they visual. So you can only say so much before the people want you to start showing what you talk about. And then if you can't show that, then basically I would guess that you're not labeled as real, but you gotta have some money behind you though, because none of this stuff is cheap. And the cost of things is going up. So basically, yeah, you gotta have money for it.
Facts, man. And did you learn anything about, like, where did you learn about kind of like the music business and knowing like you need money for marketing and doing media and just doing different shows, you know, if it makes sense? Like, how did you?
I don't know. I think I kind of jumped in it with the wrong idea. And then I pick up the things kind of quick, I would like to think. So I jumped in it with the wrong idea. I know you need some type of money, but I think down the line when I like saw what was going on, I'm like, oh, okay, so we ain't getting shit free. Like, everybody think your music raw, like it's not about talent, you know what I'm saying? But that's also why I had created a label. So I don't know, I started rapping, I started dropping shit, I didn't get the results I like, and then I just noticed like the things I wanted and the way I wanted things to be was gonna cost me money. So I did my first video, I don't like how that looked. How do I get a better video? Well, I need a better cameraman. That costs me money. I need a better setting. That costs me money. You know what I'm saying? So every time I wanted to upgrade, I noticed that the upgrade costed me more and more money. So as a music artist, instead of me focusing on actually putting out content, I focus on, you know, making money on the side. Like, this is like my secondary.
Okay.
Like, I don't do this. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I do want it to be my primary, but this is not what's making me money. So I focus on my real life, day to day. I got a daughter, you know what I'm saying? I got bills, responsibilities. So for the most part, this comes second to all that. That's why it's been taking me so long to drop. I got music already recorded, but I'm not dropping until I get comfortable with how I want my image to be. I gotta have my outfits, I gotta have all that. And before I get out here and just do something because everybody else doing it, I'm not doing it until I have it how I want it to be. Facts. So if I need a $5,000 outfit for my video because I'm talking that shit, I'm not doing no video unless I got a $5,000 outfit. That's just how I am as an artist, you feel me? And I'm not gonna go away from that.
Facts. Man.
So yeah, this shit costs a little paper. It's a lot of paper, actually.
Man, it definitely is. And like you said, like, when you're a certain age, it is kind of like you gotta have something to give to people, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, I'm not going against like having a deal or anything like that, because I feel like nothing is wrong with signing a record deal, but you gotta give them something to look at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and I think that's just important, even with you saying, like, you need funds to do little things like getting the video shoot, getting the outfit, you feel me? Promotion, marketing, having a real rollout instead of just shooting a video and dropping it just cause. Like, that's what everybody doing.
You gotta have a game plan. You gotta have a scheme behind it too. You gotta figure out where you going with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Even when you present yourself to labels, like, they gonna look at all that. And then you gotta also think like this too, is the theory I had came up with. If you been putting all this money behind you, right? Let's say for instance, I done spent $100,000 in music already. If a label comes to you and they see this type of shit, the label can't lowball you. So they only gonna give you as much as they can swindle you for. They want to make their money, but if they can buy you for the lowest bid possible, that's what they gonna do. So you, for an artist that's not having shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like you said, nothing wrong with a deal. It's cool. You need the team behind you, because trying to figure all this shit out by yourself is not gonna work. You gonna need somebody to be here. You gotta record your music. It's a lot to this shit. So you need the team behind you. That's what the label is for. They're your team, so you can focus on making, you know what I'm saying, your music. But if you spend money on yourself and invest in yourself, when labels do see you do that, they can see that you are actively involved. They're gonna ask you, they might wonder, like, he got this going on, that going on, where his money going? So they'll be more keen, because basically signing the deal is just like a loan. It's a big loan. So they'll be more keen to give you money if they see that you're good with money, which means if you can make quality content, right? And it's all before the numbers and shit. We just talking about the production of your content. If you've been paying for all of this, they're gonna look at that. So when they give you the money, they're gonna know basically like, we can trust him with our bread, because he gonna spend it, because the money be for the projects. You see what I'm saying? So basically, I just feel like if your label was to come to me right now and tell me, I give you $100,000, if the $100,000 was the only thing that I would gain from it, I wouldn't take it. Because I can actively show you I can show you why I've spent $100,000 on certain shit. Not on one thing, but like over the course, like I'm worth more than that. So you can't give me that. Because like, okay, we'll put this in your video, put that in your video, we'll give you this. If you already got a chain, how the fuck you gonna buy me with a chain?
Right.
I already got cars in my videos. How the fuck you gonna buy me with a car? I don't need
Heavy
that shit,
on
fam.
that.
So I don't want that. I already got that. You feel me? So now, but what you can do for me though is, you know what I'm saying, if you offer me, you know what I'm saying, $1 million, you know, now we negotiating, and then they gonna listen to you because you know what you're talking about. They gonna see it. So you gotta try them the same way they gonna try you, if it comes down to that. Yeah, that's how I feel.
For sure, man. I wanna get more into this because I heard you say you got your own record label.
Yeah.
I want to tap more into that. Let's take a quick music break now. I got this feature queued up now. I told you I met you at Sasha GoHard birthday. Shout out to Sasha GoHard.
Shout out Sasha GoHard.
One of the hardest Chicago baddies out the city. And she made a speech before, like it was just one particular out of all the artists that performed. She was like, "I would stamp him if I had a record label. I'm signing him. He raw as hell." And so I want to get in your business a little bit later, but I want to tap into this one, this lame ass weirdos.
Gang.
Okay, so what was the inspiration behind that song?
I don't know. Actually, somebody sent me a beat. I forgot the guy that sent it to me. He actually blessed me with it too. What had happened was he sent it to me for free. I did the song. I gave him 40% of the royalties for that. I gave him more than I gave myself actually. So
oh wow, shout out to you.
What happened? Yeah, what happened was damn. He sent me the beat and I just was vibing to it. I make a lot of my music on my downtime. Like I make music in the shower. I make music when I'm driving in my car.
As you should.
You know what I'm saying? I rarely sit down and like make music. I always make music when I'm active. So it's always basically like what I'm feeling at that moment. I might hear beat. I save a lot of beats too, because when I hear beats, sometimes I don't actively like them, but I know it's a good structured instrumental. So I would save it for later, and then it might be a month later. I might sit down and listen to it, and I might come up with something to it. So I liked it, the feel of that. I forgot where I was going with it, but I just started rapping. I heard that bitch come on.
I'm sure, like, how did you come with lame ass weirdo?
And then like it slowed down, and I don't know. It just kind of came out. It felt good to me, so I just did it.
I dig it. Now, when you heard the song, like when you finished it, did you know you wanted to get Sasha on it? Like, was that first thought, or how did you know you wanted Sasha to feature on that one?
Cause I felt like she was gonna sound good on it. We were talking about getting features with artists. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really want to get no features. My team used to tell me, you need a feature, and I just always like, I don't really want no feature. People be weird, and I don't want to pay them. They be a lot of different stuff.
Weird, your word.
Yeah, I know. Cause motherfuckers be weird as hell.
They do.
Yeah, I know I'm talented, so I hate to have to go to somebody to be like, hey, I want to pay you, and then like if I get on the track with you, then like you ain't even really. It's just a little weird. I feel like I would have been a waste of my money. Yeah. So basically, I was just thinking like I think she'll sound good on this. So we end up going to one of her events and bumping heads with her, and I end up getting a feature. She gave me a nice price. Shout out Sasha for that, and we just went and did it after that.
Now, was that your first time meeting her at that time?
No.
What's the history behind y'all? How long you been knowing her?
Well,
when did you meet her?
I don't know Sasha, but we come from like the same area, so I'm from the low end. You feel me? She's from down there too. I don't really know what part she's from, but I know we used to go to the same. Well, I don't know if she went. I know I seen Katie there. We used to go to this after school program on 40th and King Drive. It's called the Church. So we all from like the same hood. So Sasha know me. When I went to her show, she actually realized who I was because she seen my sister. So my sister was more popular than me in our hood than I am. For some reason. But whatever, you know what I'm saying. But she noticed my sister, and then she knew who I was. And basically that's how I got connected with her. Cause I don't know if we tried to reach out to her. We probably did. I think she had reached back out, but I don't know. So we actually went physically in person to see her. I performed the song I got off one of my projects called 10 Toes Down. I performed a song called Guerrilla Warfare. Okay. What was strange about that performance to me was, it's an outstanding record, by the way. I only got feedback from one of the judges that day. It was two judges there. Sasha was one, there was a guy there, and then there was another female. The guy basically told me, like, what did he say to me? Nigga told me some shit like, I forgot. He basically just was like, I think he said it's a good song, but it's not my choice of music. That's what he said. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It was nice, but it's not my choice. And I was just thinking, this Sasha didn't say anything. I actually wanted to know what they thought about that, but I never got an opinion on it. But later on down the line, like you said, Sasha had said, she said, then I realized, okay, so my music, it was cool. I don't know what that night was about.
It was a weird night.
I was just like, why y'all do that?
Hey, if y'all watching this, we want to know. Did y'all fuck with the song or not?
I don't know. How we supposed to know that they was there? I mean, they probably did. I don't know.
No, I'm talking about to the judges. This for them.
Oh yeah, if they see
Yeah,
it,
if
then
you
yeah,
watching
we
this,
would like to know.
we would like
well,
to
I know
know.
Sasha fucked with it because she told me she like all my music at some point. You feel me?
Yeah, because she said you was raw as hell.
Yeah, so I know she fucked with it. Now the other person that was there, I don't know, but I would like to know what her opinion was on it as well.
Okay, well, send it to me. I'll give you my real raw reaction. I ain't gonna hold back, okay?
Yeah.
Now, speaking of this record label, you said you got your own record label company.
Yes, I do.
What's the name of it?
Masadi Entertainment.
Masadi.
Masari.
Entertainment.
Spelled Massari.
Okay.
It's actually an Arabic word that means money.
I knew it had to do something with money. Everything about you with money. Dirty money, official money.
I just named
German money.
I just named the label
Canadian.
after me. It kind of sounded nice, so that's what I named it. I might change it down the line. I don't know.
Okay, so what's the goals for your record company? Do you have any other artists signed to it, or what's the plan?
Nah, I ain't got no artist signed. I could sign an artist if I want to, but again, like I wouldn't lowball the artist either though. I ain't got enough money to be signing no artist.
Okay.
I could sign you though for like $10,000, maybe even $20,000.
Okay.
You might watch or something, I don't know. But no though, I ain't got no artist signed. You feel me? I basically just created the label because it was. I created the label for my own use, I guess. I forgot why I created it. I just created it. But the goal of it is to basically get known, notarized, because I'm a little old. I'm finna be 30 this year. I probably got about 10 more years left in the game, and I ain't really got signed. It ain't no guarantee I'm gonna do that. That's why I say I focus on my real life, day-to-day activities. I'ma fund my label if need be, you know what I'm saying? Because whether I get $1 million from a record deal or whether I touch $1 million by investments to something else, I'm gonna touch the $1 million because that's just where my mind at. So what I'm gonna do is, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna get the label notoriety, and then I am gonna start taking artists and signing them, you know what I'm saying, and giving them opportunities, a lot of different artists. So basically that's just what I wanna do. You know, Gotti doing the shit, I like the shit Yo Gotti doing, I like what he doing with his artists. So I'm kinda going for that route with my label, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I think I want to do with it.
Now, are you opposed to getting signed? And if you're not, like, what's the ideal record deal for you?
I ain't really got into record deals like that.
Okay.
So I don't really know. We hear about the 360s all the time, but I like what's the ideal record deal for
yeah,
me?
so like 360 or just solely being signed or like I know distribution deals is like really popular right now.
Yeah, a lot of people want distro deals. I don't know. I just feel like shit. If motherfucker give me $1 million, I'll take the $1 million.
$1 million?
I'll take the $1 million.
That's what I was gonna ask. So how much?
I'll take the $1 million.
Okay.
Cause I mean, I take the $1 million because I know what to do with the money.
It, right?
Like I don't gotta go out and buy clothes and shit. I ain't gotta buy no jewelry. I already bought that shit. I ain't got a lot of it, but I already did that, so I don't have to do that. I don't need to buy a house. I got 3 cribs. You see what I'm saying? Like I don't have to do none of that shit. So if y'all give me that money, I'll use that to fuel my project. I ain't gonna do shit but take the $1 million. I'm gonna pay $100,000 to 5 artists. Cause see, I created great projects with like no money. Like my music is good. So if you give me, and this was off of small budgets. We talking about, I probably created projects for under $15,000 type shit. You feel me? So maybe a little bit more than that. No, probably, I forgot. It don't matter. Just know it was way less than $1 million. And so if you give me $1 million, I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna shoot it and I'm gonna fly it. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. I already got my own income coming in, so it's like I'm for the money up now. The thing about it is though, what do you want in return? How it's the terms and conditions, because it's not about the amount of money. It's you can't give me $1 million for 2 albums, I won't do it. I'm gonna need at least $1 million per album, period, through the gate. That's the lowest we going, regardless. And what is your return off of that? Because they're not gonna just give you $1 million and say, oh, give us $1 million, but they don't make any money off of it. So what do you want, a 50% return? What do you want, 100% return? Because you might get 100% return. They might tell you, you know what I'm saying, they'll give you $1 million, but you gotta give them $2 million back. So your album gotta make them sales. So you gotta spend a lot of that money on marketing and promo. And it'd be a lot of dick riding going on in the industry, but I understand why, because it's a money type thing. I gotta get with the hottest motherfuckers because I gotta get these numbers working. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta pay for the hottest features, even though it might be some artists out here better, they don't got the clout. So I gotta get them the money because they the one that's gonna make my money back, especially when I'm dealing with a label. So when you're independent, you get to choose who you want to spend your money with and how you want to spend your money. Because if you give me the money, I got to figure out how to make you your money back. I'm going to be in debt with y'all. So, I forgot the question.
No, you was talking about how much that a label had to give you.
Yeah, but I ain't really got no set price right now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I had to sit down and consult with some people. Like, I don't have any idea in mind because that's not what I'm thinking. I'm not thinking like, oh, I'm gonna get signed or whatever. I don't think that far ahead. You feel me? Mm-hmm. When shit like that happen, like when the time come for that, then we gonna sit down and think about that. But right now, like that's not where we at. I'm focused on getting content out. I'm focused on doing some other things. So I ain't finna worry about what a label gonna give me. When labels start calling my, right now we focused on getting our numbers up on our views. You feel me? So that's what I'm thinking. When them labels start hitting me up, that's when I figure out what I'm gonna take and what I'm not gonna take based off of my situation. Because $1 million to somebody might not be nothing, but to the next motherfucker is everything they need. So every situation is unique. So I don't know what I do.
Okay, I dig it. Well, it sounds like you already got the money mindset. It's rubbing off on me. I'm thinking about what I'm finna invest in next. And I'm finna get to these M's. Okay, look, this is my last year. I'm my 20s too. Don't tell nobody. But you know, I feel you. I'm really pushing this million out by 30, like for sure.
I got 2 months. It's a wrap for my group.
So you got a new single you just dropped. It's called "It's a Murder."
Yeah.
Tell me about it. What's the inspiration behind this?
I just caught the. I don't know. I think it's a real nice song. I think it's a real. It's nice. Structured really nicely. It's kind of ABC a little bit too though. But basically, I came up with the "It's a Murder." I don't know. Like I said, I was doing some shit. I heard it, and I decided to write it. Crazy. Sasha was supposed to have been on this song. I ended up just doing it myself though. I ain't gonna talk too much about that. But I don't know. It's a murder. The name, I just feel like it's a murder. You gotta listen to the song. I'm gonna say it like that.
We finna play it.
You gotta listen to the song.
You wanna introduce it again?
Huh?
You wanna introduce it again?
Yeah, I'm finna listen.
Get your practice on.
What?
Yeah.
To my intro?
Yeah.
I ain't radio spokesperson though. I'm finna listen to Dirty Money. It's a Murder by Dirty Money.
Hey, we live and lit. It's a New Wave Show. It's your favorite chocolate baddie, Mary Jhay. Let everybody know where they can follow you at on social media. Y'all
can find me at Official Dirty Money on Instagram. Official Dirty Money. That's Dirty Money spelled with a U. OFFICIALDURTYMONEY.
It's a murder. It's a New Wave Show. All right, don't go nowhere. I still got Dirty Money in the building. I'm going to put him in the hot seat. And he going to drop some baddie bars all right here on My Radio Chicago. We live and lit. You already know it's a drip. Turn me up.
This is murder. Murder. You rap niggas murder. You play niggas, you murder.